Okay guys, we're ready to install the radio. So I've got all of the equipment in the car with me, and there's a lot of wires here. It's gonna be real tough. You're gonna have to really tuck some of the excess wire back in the corners in order to get the radio to fit in here, because there's just so much wire. The back of the radio. Okay, this is the stuff that comes plugged in from the back of the radio when I got it. So we're going to plug in this wiring loom. This black connector plugs in to this connector here. It pushes in, and then this closes to kind of lock it in place. Okay. Then over here we have our mic. The mic will go to the black mic cord on the back of the CD player. And then we also have the backup camera video feed. That will go to camera in on this DVD player. Okay. This cord from the car, the one with the blue clip, plugs into the back of this. Okay. Make special note, the one with the blue clip goes into the back of this. This connector goes into our wiring loom here. So this big block of wires has a green and black. This black one goes right there, like so. We also have our GPS feed. The GPS feed will go into the back of the radio. I'm sorry, the back of the screen. Okay. Our USB line coming out of the car, the USB cable we ran, will go into the bottom right there of the radio. And then this line that we have now, this small black one, will go in the back of the DVD player. Okay. And then there's another big black loom coming out of the DVD player with this white connector. This white connector goes into the back of the screen. Then over here we have an adapter for the antenna. Now you want to plug the adapter into the purple and black connector from the car. You'll most likely have two. You'll have a yellow one and purple one too. Don't use that. That's for Sirius XM radio, I believe. Only reason I can imagine the car having two antennas. So it's for Sirius XM radio. This is the one for regular FM AM radio. So this is the one you want to use. Okay. And then this little cord here I've disconnected. Originally it was connected. It goes to the speaker up here. So in order to run the line, I had to I had to unhook it. Okay, because I put that speaker up there. And then this hooks up to this white and red. And Just making sure that's all the wiring. Yeah. That's everything. And if I didn't already say, the green and black wire coming from the back of the radio, this 6-prong plug, this 6-prong plug goes in the back of the, right here, the back of the screen. Okay, so that should be all the wiring. So obviously I can't hit all of these with my holding my camera, so I'm going to go ahead and hook up all the cables as I've just showed, and then I'll come back and we'll mount the unit. So I've been having a really hard time tucking these wires. What I have found is that, and I can't pull it back out to show you because I don't think I can get it back out and get back in, but this is the original black loom of the really big black connector. I've tucked it. It used to be on the right. I pulled it, came across this thing, tucked it up in that corner and down, and there's what's left of the black connector. So it's all the way kind of tucked up in that corner. And then the little black box that's on that same loom is down in this corner, like I originally said. But that makes it much smaller, I think. I've been playing around with the wiring for well over an hour, and this is the only way I think the radio is going to be able to go in. So I got the DVD changer in there. It's definitely a snug fit. I mean, there's a lot of wires back there, but you just got to do the best you can, you know, and finding a path to take the wires that's going to, you know, allow you to get the radio back in there. So I've got this in here. I'm going to go ahead and plug this into the radio control unit. And I'm going to plug these two into the back of the screen. And then I'm going to go briefly reconnect my battery terminal so that I can test the radio before I get it all the way back together. So let me plug these in, and then we'll test it. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that back on the battery, and I'm not going to tighten it because we're going to take it right back off. So I'm going to do that. And then we're going to test the radio. That's a good sign. I hear beeping. Okay, turn the key on. I see this just lit up. Looks like that's turning on.
You can.
Okay, it appears like it's working. Let me just do a quick start of the car. And let me just put it in reverse. And there's the backup camera. Okay. So now I'm going to disconnect the battery again, just while we finish the, take this, do that, and then I'm going to go ahead and reinstall the trim piece. So we just push this back in. Don't forget to hook up your GPS receiver. We did not do that in the previous instructions, so make sure you screw in your GPS receiver and then push this back in. It's just push pins, remember. And then we got 2 screws to do here and here. Okay. too crazy tight on these, just snug them up. Okay, that's in there solid. Okay, and then remember that this kind of just snaps in place, like so. And then we've got a screw there, and we'll get started. And we've got a screw there. Okay. Perfect. This is going to be so great. Okay, so just snug it. Don't go too crazy. Okay. And then this just goes right there. There's a screw hole you can see. There's a screw hole. Okay. Let's get that one started. We'll put the other screw in here. Get that one started. And just snug it, you know, don't go crazy. Okay. And then 2 more screw holes at the bottom. You can see there. Screw. Okay. And this one will be a little bit tougher to see because of this trim, but it goes right there. Finger tight. And then the other one goes right there. That as tight as we can. Okay, tighten that down. And so now we want to replace this storage bin and tighten 1 screw here and tighten 1 screw here. Okay, once we've done that, then we can vents, which I got right here. And you kind of want to almost tip it in from the top first, because there's some hooks in the top that kind of are very high. So these things kind of go down and okay, congratulations. You're all done. Now since we're done with the radio, we're going to go ahead and put this back in. And tighten this up snug. Remember, it's a 10mm. Go snug with that. Okay. And then this just goes back on. This kind of fits over this groove right here. And then this, you just want to make sure it's on both sides so it snaps in. And there you go. And that's back on. And we're going to go ahead and close the hood and